I bet you think that I should calm down.
In today's video, I'm working on my St. Patrick's Day decor, and then I'm going to decorate for St. Patrick's Day.
And that we're good the way we are. There is only one.
So I'm starting with making this garland that I'm going to use, and I haven't decided where I'm going to put it yet at this point. But these bows came from Dollar Tree, and they're like bow ties that I bought, and I bought 6 of them. And I'm taking the little, it's like some little black stretchy piece that was on there. I think so you can put the tie around your neck. But I'm putting the twine because I'm going to hook it to a beaded twine to make the garland. And the beaded twine, the beaded part, my mom made the beaded twine for me. And the beads came off of a round bead thing that I got at like Dollar Tree a long time ago. So this is not expensive to make, and I think it turned out really cute.
Afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here, nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love.
I started out by putting this garland up here on my mantle, and I didn't like it. So I ended up taking it down. And also, I didn't like how the bows were laying. So I ended up hot gluing them to the actual beads. And you'll see that. And then I ended up moving it over to the television.
'Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. They always bring all the lonely, but with you here, nothing can scare me. I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. Not afraid to love not afraid to love. I'm gonna go where my heart is. From now on, I'm being honest. I'm gonna show that I got this love. 'Cause I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid, I'm not afraid.
So, my process on when I decorate is it can take me a while because I do not just take out something and just hang it up or put it in a spot. I take things apart, and I've talked about this before with my other decorations like at Christmas and Thanksgiving and stuff like that. But like this wreath that I'm working on, the wreath had the welcome sign on it, and you'll see what I do with that later. But I was sick of that, and I'm like that. I have decorations that I just get tired of, and I wanted something new. And instead of going out and buying something new, I'm making it new. And it's easier to do that when you have a good bit of green pieces and like these flowers that I'm using and things like that. I just happen to have that I wasn't going to use somewhere else. So that's what I'm doing with the wreath. And then I had a couple of bows I had to decide between. And so I enjoy this process, but it would be easier if I was just to kind of just throw it up and be done with it, right? But that's just not me. And I get tired of things so easy. And so almost every time I decorate for a season or like St. Patrick's Day, I change something to make it something else, or I might add some new things, or I might do both. In this case, I did do both. Not on this piece, but on other pieces.
Full stop. Can't believe
I really should have got out here and cleaned my porch, because that chair, it needs painting again and cleaning up. And this time when I paint it, I'm going to use the paint like that they use on boats, because it always gets, weathered. And that's because it's outside, and I could let it go and just let it get all scratched up and no big deal. But I think I want to try that paint, because I know my dad's used it before in the past, and it seems like it works really well. Boats get very wet, so boat paint should work for that if I can find that color. But if I can't, I'll just use a different color. I don't mind changing it up. But anyway, I thought I would try that. Has anybody out there ever used that boat paint? I don't know if they call it boat paint. I think they call it marine paint, maybe. Anyway, has anybody tried that? Could let me know that does it work?
so slow. Hold you in my arms, won't let go. The world around could pass us by. A thunderstorm, a lightning strike, as we hold each other tight. You're the rose in a garden, and it shows.
So now I'm starting on making my welcome sign. And what I did was I bought this little wood piece thing that I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to paint over the words. I like the black and white because it goes with my table runner and with the bow that's on the front door. And I like green and black together. I just think it looks good. So I'm just going to tape it off and I'm going to start painting. And what I ended up doing is using the two paints mixed together to try to get the color, a very similar green as is what's in the welcome sign. And you'll see that later when I get it glued on there. But it took, I think I actually ended up doing 4 coats to cover it. 3 coats would have probably been fine since I was covering it up anyway, but I went ahead and did the 4th coat because it dried really fast, because this is not like a real wood piece, and so it just soaked it up big time, so it dried fast.
Come out here to say, hey, you're the rose in a garden, and it shows if I'm on it. You're the leaves in mid-August, and I've come out here to say, hey, that I love you.
I can try if you let me. With our lives, I am bleeding. Who am I without stories that aren't mine? What I did to achieve you gave me air, thought I had to. I'm untrue, it's not pretty, the truth hurts. And you stayed on the ground while I was high. Yes, you've been here before, you closed the door. Now I don't know what to say, I expect you to leave. I deserve to be unheard, but I want you to see that you are the reason why I try. I don't know what you're thinking, but I know how you're feeling. I have crushed and burned someone before, and now I'm afraid of the person I'm pretending to be. But I'm more afraid to tell you I'm less than you see. And I know when I let go right now, I'm gonna turn you against me. 'Cause baby, you stayed on the ground while I was high. Yes, you've been here before, you closed the door. Now I don't know what to say, I expect you to leave. I deserve to be unheard, but
So first I'm laying out the letters to make sure it even fits on this very well. And I knew the W would have to go up some, but I wanted it to because I'm hanging it in a certain place. And so, yeah, it worked out perfectly. And I think the green background that I painted on there really matched very well, because there's a lot of dark green and a lot of light green in the welcome pieces. Well, each letter. They were actually, you saw I had to cut them off of what they were hung to, because what I had it on was the wreath, and it was like in a semicircle, and I never did like the way it was laying on that wreath anyway. It's just the wreath that I had, that was St. Patrick's Day. So I'm glad I took it apart, because I like the way the little sign turned out, and I like the way my wreath turned out. So sometimes you can just reuse all your pieces and make some other new things, and that's what I did here.
I would be stuck here on the ground. You're lighting up the way, I can see the road ahead of me. I won't be stumbling in the dark. Your eyes are shining like the stars. I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day. And I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly. You can take me high. I can see the sun staring at you when you make that smile. I'm moving closer to you now. I can't get close enough somehow. And I was down until you saved me, until you set me free. My eyes were closed, now I see clear as day, and I just wanted to say that you can take me high. Feels like I can fly. I don't need anybody, I don't need anybody else. No one will ever take me, no one will ever take me away from you. I promise I will hold on to you. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Now I'm working on this garland again because I want the bows to stay straight. So I ended up hot gluing them on there. And at the end, I did end up taking some of the little beads off to make it a little bit shorter. And I was just trying to make the bows as close to the same far apart as they could be. And hot gluing them in about the same spot, and I think it turned out really cute when you see it on my TV stand. I think it turned out good, especially since it's homemade. It looks really good.
You had me at a low, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too.
You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to.
We can leave and run away someday, someday.
I've been saving you. You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need me too? 'Cause I need you. Yeah, so call me anytime that you need a favor. Call me anytime I can come and save you. Oh, oh. Call me anytime that you need a friend, and call me anytime when you're at a tight end. I got you,
And you got me too. We can always make it through.
what we do is what we do.
I can take you anywhere, somewhere. We won't be scared.
These are the little white frames that I use to put like my son. Both of my sons made cute things in school. And so I have a lot of those cute pieces, and then I have some artwork that they have done in the past, and then I have some pictures that I rotate in here depending on what season it is. But unfortunately, I do not have St. Patrick's Day unless I just have it somewhere that I can't find it, which is very possible. But I took out the little Valentines that they had made years and years ago when they were very young. And I said, what am I going to do about St. Patrick's Day? So I just bought some cards at like Dollar Tree. No, actually I bought these at Walmart. I'm sorry, for 98 cents. And I changed it out with the cards. And then I also did the ribbon on the side like I did for Valentine's. And these turned out really cute. But I do wish I had something that was theirs that was St. Patrick's Day. And I'm going to be on the lookout for that.
I've been saving you. You save me too. Yeah, I need it. Don't you need it too? 'Cause I got you.
And you got me too.
Hi, I am going to show you my St. Patrick's Day decor. So let me get started. I'm going to show you the door first. And I don't have a lot of St. Patrick's Day stuff, so I didn't decorate every single room. So let's get started. So I decorated my little lantern with a little bow. And then up here, maybe we'll get closer. Yeah, there it is, little bow. And then up here, my welcome sign, I hot glued a Dollar Tree clover little thing up there, shamrock, with a bow. And then there's my wreath that I made. And by the way, that hot glue comes off of the welcome sign really easy after you take it down. Because, hot glue just peels right off pretty much. But it stays up there the whole time. It works out really good. And so I love the way my wreath turned out. And that black and white bow was the perfect added touch to that. And goes with some things that I have inside the house. So I'm glad I did it this way. It worked out good. Let's go inside and see what I did. Now we're in the foyer. I'll tell you what, I kept the foyer very, very simple with the greenery and then the greenery around the container. And that greenery is looking like a little sad, so I might have to fluff that up a little bit. But that was the only thing I put there. And then over here on my black piece where my mirror is, you see I put a thing of garland that came from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago, and that blessed sign also came from Hobby Lobby. And here's my dining table. See the black and white check that I was talking about? That's a runner that I have, and I've had that a while. And then I have a garland that I also got at Hobby Lobby a few years ago, and they still have them. And in between the garland, my husband put some lights, little twinkle lights that come on and off on their own. And then the little green candle holders, they're green. And then I'm going to hold it up in a minute and I'll show you. But the green, and then on the bottom, they're gold. And those came from Dollar Tree. And I just got like 4 of them. They were just a perfect thing for this table. I was trying to keep the table simple also. Easy to take on and off in case you want to use the table to eat on. And I wanted to put some little tea lights in there. And I completely forgot to put them in there. But I have them. I have them up in my cabinet. So I'll be putting those in there. I have some little tea lights that you just turn on. Also came from Dollar Tree years ago, but I have them and they still work. So that's it for the dining table and the dining room. And then right over here by the dining chair is that welcome sign that I worked so hard on, and I just think it turned out so cute. The little bow was perfect, which it came from Dollar Tree also. The ribbon did. And I used the ribbon in more than one place, so that ended up being a very big bargain, that ribbon. And I like the way the wood welcome turned out so well. And you can't really even tell that the backing that I put it on is not like real wood or anything. It just looks perfect with the green and the black and white check, like on the table and on the front door. So I think it turned out good, and I'm really, really glad that I took it off of that wreath, because this made it just looks better. It just looks like a different thing. Like I said, make something different. I didn't have to buy something different. So over here is that crazy garland that I was working with, and it actually turned out super cute. The bows are staying up like they're supposed to, and they're shiny on one side and then they're flat on the other side. And this is the shiny side, I just think that just turned out really cute. And bows are really big right now. And so these bow ties, I don't know, it just kind of goes with St. Patrick's Day. Seems like it should be on a leprechaun. So I'm glad that I ended up making this garland myself, because I don't think you could have bought one that looked like that with wood beads and bows. I've seen bows and I've seen wood beads, but not together. So I think that turned out really, really cute. Really cute. I like it. So to the right over here, I usually do my little bench so much better. I will tell you, all I had was that green pillow. But I had some white pillows and a white blanket. And I thought, well, the green will pop out. Well, it pops out, but the white just kind of disappears. And I really don't like it. But this is all I had to decorate that bench with. And I always put something on that bench. I guess I could have just left it blank. And next year, I will have something that goes there that'll be a little bit more substantial than that. I'm going to get something on sale. So, I don't know if I'm going to get a blanket, if I'm going to get a big old pillow, or if I'm going to get a cute little leprechaun girl, or I don't know. I'll find something that's on sale. So, now we're coming to my mantle, my fireplace, which is one of my favorite things to decorate, and it ended up being my favorite area that I decorated. At the top, I have a painting that I got at Dollar General for $10, and way up there in the corner where those trees are, my husband painted a leprechaun with his 4-leaf clovers. And it's really cute, but you cannot see it that well. We may have to make it a little bit more substantial. I got the car at the end of St. Patrick's Day a couple of years ago at TJ Maxx, and I think it was like $4. And I had the green candle and the candle holder. I had all that, and I had the greenery already. And I use that greenery at Easter too, so see, I don't have to take that down for the next decorating. And then right in the middle over here, there we go. The lucky sign also came from TJ Maxx at the same time. I got a lot of wood up here because I don't know, this wood is really pretty to me. And I'm pretty sure I paid $5 for that. And then over here, these little shamrocks came from Dollar Tree. And they are wood with the sparkles all over them. It's sparkly on the back and on the front. And it matches perfectly with my garland. As you can see, that shamrock right there is like the perfect sparkle to go with it. And I couldn't have done any better if I had made it match. Because I've had that garland for a while. And I bought the shamrocks at Dollar Tree like this year. I just got them. So I think it turned out so cute up there. I like the way it turned out. And then down here is my little basket that I got at the thrift store that I love. It has a leather handle on it. I've used this a lot since I got it for decoration. And it just works out perfectly for the greenery in the basket. And then the little shamrock pillow. And I just think that, I don't know, that just looks really cute to me. Not hard to do. Anybody can do it. And you wouldn't even have to have a shamrock pillow. You could just have a green pillow or whatever you have could fit there. And then over here, these are my lanterns. I got these lanterns for $5 each at Dollar Tree in their spot that's more than $1. And I put the ribbon. I love that ribbon. I've just hung the ribbon on there. And then I put the candles in there. And the candles, what I did with the candles is these are little shamrocks that I already had. And I just pieced them on there with these little sticky back things that I got at Dollar Tree. They have them on a roll. And I just stuck 3 of them on there, and it stuck on there really well. So I think that turned out really cute because I didn't have green big candles, and I didn't want to spend money on candles when I have like a lot of white candles. So I thought, well, what can I do? I was going to put a ribbon. I just kept thinking, and then I saw the shamrock sitting there, and I thought, oh, I can make that work, and I made it work. So anybody can do that. So that worked out good. And that is pretty much it for my fireplace. So now this is my big coffee table right here, and I wanted to keep it simple also. So I have this plant. This is a live plant. I've kept it alive for a long time. Very proud of myself, and it has grown like crazy. So anyway, I just kept the live green plant there, and then I've got these little picks right here that came from Dollar Tree with the shamrocks on them. I already had those, and I just put a couple of those in there, and I don't know, I think it looks cute, and it's just enough. And this is my little water thing. I got that at Dollar Tree also, and it comes in lots of different colors. I just got pink, and it's great to just spray your plant with. So I just kind of keep it beside the plant. Just makes it easier for me not to forget, and also just to have it ready. So the next spot that I go to is my piano. I love to decorate on top of my piano. So over here on my piano, I use that same greenery like I had in the foyer. And this one is not as sad. The other one must have got bent up really bad out in the shed. And I put some more of those picks in there, the little shamrock picks. And of course I have some more of that greenery that I have like I have on the fireplace. It's the same greenery. That came from Hobby Lobby, by the way. A few years ago, I got it like half price. I think it was like before Easter is when I was getting it. And this is one of my favorite little things right here. This is a little house. It's a little leprechaun house that I got at Dollar Tree. Now that thing looked shabby. It had orange mushrooms, and the flowers were weird colors, and the door was like a bright blue. I had to paint the thing. So I painted the door the gray, and I did the green over the door because that color was weird too. And then I painted the mushrooms red with the little white spots. And then I repainted the flowers to look more like daisies. And I think it turned out super cute. And then on the top of the house, it's like this fuzzy greenery stuff that's on there. And that was already there. I did not put that there. But I think it turned out really cute. And then over here is my leprechaun. He got caught in the cage with all the coins, and I got him at Hobby Lobby, and the cage at Hobby Lobby, and then all the little coins came from Dollar Tree. I've had them a while, but they still have them, so you can go there and get them. A pack of 40 for $1.25. And then the little wooden piece is one of the risers that I have. I actually used that in my younger son's wedding. So I knew I would use that thing again, and I have used it a couple of times since then, but it's just a beautiful piece of wood. And it was perfect for that cage and to be able to put all the little coins around it. And I don't know, I think it just turned out really cute, very whimsical. And I like to do this area whimsical. And those candlestick holders, the gold ones, I've had the green candlesticks for years, and they came from a thrift store, but the candlestick holders came from Dollar Tree. Here are the frames that I was talking about that I was doing with the 98-cent cards, and I think these cards are so cute. I wish they were a little bit bigger, and I also had wished that I had something that my son's actually made. And there's the ribbon on the side. I think the ribbon turned out good again, doing it again. And it just, I don't know, I love this little corner where I can, display their stuff from when they were young, making pictures. And then some of their paintings are when they were a little bit older, but it was when they were in an art class for homeschoolers. So anyway, I think this turned out super cute, and anybody can do it. Those frames came from Walmart, not very expensive. And here's my little wreath on my laundry door. I did not decorate my laundry room, but I did put the wreath on the door. The wreath was already done. I did it, and I didn't redo anything on it. A couple of years ago, I did that little wreath, and the wreath actually came from thrift store, and then I did put the things on it when I first got it. Now, this is my little coffee bar area, and I've got the little piece right there that came from Hobby Lobby. It's a little gumball machine. It's so cute, and they still have that, even though I got it a few years ago. And then I got this little, my greenery's falling all over the place. I got this and little container at the Dollar Tree, and I just put those shamrocks in it and put the little ribbon around it. I thought that was cute, and it was, just a little something. And then down at the bottom is a big artichoke. And one day when I was at the thrift store years ago and I was looking for green things for St. Patrick's Day decor, I found that, and I thought, well, that would look good. So I kept it, and I do like it. And then I also at the same time got this piece, this glass piece. I do not know if that's vintage or not, but it looked vintage to me, and I just thought it was super cute. Looked like green glass, and I really don't know if it is vintage or not, but I just thought it was super cute. I think it was $1. And then I've got my spoons, my gold spoons that I use over there by the coffee maker. And then the little cup down here, it's a tiny little cup, but it's so cute, and I got it in the dollar spot at Target not last year, year before last. And then up here, where my coffee pods are, I have a little bitty rolling pin that says Lucky. It's so cute. I got that at the Hobby Lobby. I don't remember how much it was because it's been so long ago, but I'm sure it wasn't expensive. It's not very big. And then I put a little greenery in the corner of the coffee pod station thing there. Just to, got to have some splash of green here and there, right? That's what St. Patrick's Day is. Now, this is over in the corner of my kitchen. It's like a wooden Lazy Susan that I got at the, where did I get that? Aldi. I think I got that a few months ago. I haven't had it that too terribly long. And then I used the leftover piece of garland that I didn't use on my mirror over here. And I just swirled it around. And then I have this little glass piece that's got a ton of the Dollar Tree gold coins. And that little container, well, it's not container, I mean, it's like a little bowl, and it's glass, I got at the thrift store. And then over here, I got that at Dollar Tree a couple years ago too, and I wrote in hand with marker the 17 for March 17th. And I came up with another idea for that, and not necessarily for that thing, but for 17. But they did not have any more. They didn't have a 1 and a 7 in the gold. I thought getting the gold birthday candles, the ones they had at Dollar Tree, they would have been perfect for 17. But anyway, at my Dollar Tree, they didn't have a 1 and a 7. Yours might have it. And I got this little truckload of luck. I think I got that at Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. It's pretty cute. They have a lot of trucks at Hobby Lobby. So, yeah, I really like that too. for a little corner like this, you need to have some small little things like that, or something really big. And then over here is my, I always decorate this little shelf here, this little white shelf. And as you can see, I have another wood piece up there. And I have a little greenery above a little green ball. And then I'll also have a little bit of green shamrock on both sides. And then the book stack, Lucky Me, I Have You, I got that at Pop's Shelf. We have one, but it's like a couple hours away from us, so I don't get to go there very often. But they always have super cute things like this. And it has a lot of detail to it. You can see the stack books on the side of it. I think they did a really good job of making it look like books. And so, anyway, and there, right next to it is a small little tiny wood piece right there that I got at Hobby Lobby. And then also the two greeting card looking, they're supposed to be like greeting cards, but they're little wooden sign like things. They have like this thing on the back that makes them stand up. They're so cute. They have them for lots of different holidays, but there's a little metal piece on the back that makes it stand up, and it's like a kickstand kind of. But I got those at Hobby Lobby, both of those, and I just think they're adorable. And they have them for I'm pretty sure Valentine's Day too. I did not get any of those this year for Valentine's Day. I'm sure they still have some. And then over there's some more shamrock greenery. So that's it for the shelf. I think it turned out good too. It's and then right there I had this green vase, and I got it at the thrift store. At the same time I got all that other green, it was like, I'm going to get a bunch of green stuff when I go to the thrift store that time. And I put green flowers in it that were from my leftover Valentine flowers that my husband gave me. And the vase, I'm going to show you up close, because the vase has a very, I would say, St. Patrick's Day type of style to it. I don't know what they call that. That may just be basket weave. I'm just not sure, but I just think it has a lot of detail to it. Even though it's just an all green vase, it has a good bit of detail to it. And I paid like $1 for that. You know, vases at the thrift store are usually about $1. Now I'm down my hallway, and if you remember, if you saw my Valentine decoration video, I put 2 hearts at the end. Well, this time I've got the 2 shamrocks, and then I put some of that plaid ribbon that I really, really like on it. So there we go. So that's it for today. I hope you really enjoyed my St. Patrick's Day decor, because I get excited about doing it. It's so fun to me, and I do put a lot into it. But even if I wasn't on YouTube, I would still be doing it. So, and I always have put a lot into it. I just enjoy decorating for the holidays. Any holiday, just give me one, and I'll just, it could be anything. Oh, it's this holiday. Yes, let's decorate. So anyway, thanks for coming along with me, and I hope you'll come back to Cindy's Little House and see what's happening around here, because I'm always doing something, cleaning. I really enjoy cleaning, so I like to do cleaning videos, and I love to do decorating videos. That's probably my top, right next to cleaning, and just doing things to my house. I'm a DIYer, and I love getting it done. So if you like those kind of things, like, subscribe so you don't miss any of them, because I always have something that needs to be DIY'd or something that needs to be cleaned or decorated. So I have plenty of content going on around here. So come back and we shall see you later. Thank you for coming.